I've been thinking a lot about technology and the advances we've had in technology that make life so much easier. But unfortunately, some of those advances are kind of setting us back as far as being decent to one another. You know, back in the day, before texting and cell phones, if someone didn't like who they'd been dating, as it turned out, they'd had enough. They knew this wasn't anyone that they wanted to have a future with. They had to either meet them in person or call them up and tell them. Never fun to hurt someone's feelings, but people did the decent thing because that's what people did. Now, if you had someone that just walked away and never explained to the person they'd been dating, back then they would have been labeled like the biggest douchebag in the world. Now, there are so many that are choosing to ghost and block that it's almost become socially acceptable. We don't point the finger anymore. It is done so often now. Breaking up with text, telling really bad news in text or messaging. The people don't even think about what they are doing. They're looking at it as convenience, and hell yeah, it's convenient when you don't have to look in the eyes of someone that you are hurting. But it just is sad to me that this has become acceptable. It's not like I don't think there are times it's appropriate. You know, sometimes if we are encountering an abusive person who will not leave us alone no matter how many times we've asked, we have to block them. Sometimes we can connect with obsessive people that are texting us so often that it's really becoming an issue for our work or our family life. We have to block their numbers so that can't keep happening. But you know, in the case of ghosting, it's really just a choice of, oh, you know, that's going to be awkward. I'm going to have to tell this chick I don't really like her. I just wanted to fuck her. Or I might have said I wanted this or that with that fella, but you know, I've spent more time and I don't think I do. And yeah, I don't want to have that awkward conversation. You are being a coward. You're being a pussy. Yeah, it's not pleasant to have hard conversations, but it is the right thing to do. When you ghost someone, they keep hoping because they never got an explanation. Giving them the explanation in the first place would have been uncomfortable for you, but at least they would know what went wrong. Do the right thing. You know, if you are honest with someone and they don't want to hear what you're telling them because they don't want to accept it, it's too hard, that's on them then, but at least you tried to do the decent thing. Please do the right thing. Yeah, it's become socially acceptable because it's so common, but that doesn't mean that it's the right thing to do. Unfortunately, socially acceptable just means a group of people that all agree, but it doesn't mean that they're agreeing on things that are good for the rest of us or for life in general. All right, just my thought. Bye.